Hello, you outstanding fundraiser. I'm Joe Chimolo, back with another episode of Cupo Joe, developed to bring you practical, tactical, and actionable ideas to help you maximize your fundraising potential. Today, I think it would be helpful to you in your work if we talked about onboarding Legacy Society members. A donor says to you, Mary, you're in my will, you've been in my will for years, nobody ever asked. Or Mary, I'm starting a new job, making a beneficiary, my new retirement plan with my company, thinking about making you guys a beneficiary. How are we responding? How is every fundraiser in the shop responding? You should have a written, what I call onboarding process for the Legacy Society. It's very simple. That's part of what we do with our work with clients. You can also try to figure it out on your own, just going on, or just sit and think about, okay, what are the steps? What does the fundraiser say? How do they respond to the donor when they uncover a new intention or an intention that the donor has made a while back? What happens next when they come back to the office? Who does the fundraiser tell in the office? How are we thanking, acknowledging the donor? Are we mailing something? Is somebody calling them? Is the CEO of the hospital calling the donor? Maybe if it's a very wealthy donor and they've indicated that the planned gift could be 6-7 figures, maybe we want the CEO of the hospital to call. But have a process. What do we say to the database team? How are they recording that in our database, in Razor's Edge or whatever, Salesforce, whatever we're using? How do we track that to make sure? Are they documenting? How do we motivate and inspire the donor to document? You can check out the other Cup of Joe episode around documenting plan giving donors. But have a process, have it in writing. Make sure that everyone, frontline fundraisers, data team, admins, everybody is fully aware of the process so that all donors get a consistent donor experience and that we're not neglecting them. And part of that, just a little side note that I always like to talk about, is asking the donor their preferences. How would you like to be stewarded? How would you like to be recognized for this gift? Which most people will talk about, but I don't hear people talking about how would you like to be stewarded? What would help you feel more connected? What would help you feel like this is a great decision that I've made? What would you need to see? What would you need to hear? Instead, like for me as a plan giving donor, no offense, but I don't like Legacy Society luncheons. They don't excite me. I'd rather spend the time on campus interacting with the people that benefit, maybe doing a music therapy class or sitting in on a session around how to get a job or what employers are looking for, whatever it is. But for me, it's what makes me feel connected and really good about making that plan giving intention is being involved as I can with the mission or volunteering, not going to luncheon. The point is, ask the donor, what's your preference? What would make you feel good? So if you feel like, gosh, we could be doing so much more in plan giving and or major giving, not really sure how to do that, not sure if we have the resources, and you want to talk to us to see if what we do for others could be helpful to you, no obligation. We're not high pressure. Myself and a couple other smarter than me, a couple other colleagues, smart colleagues. Give us a call, 610-653-7906. Email joe@mpgdevelopment.com. Thank you, our sponsor. Thank you. Check them out if you haven't. You can get a discount if you mention Cup of Joe. They help organizations produce and deliver personal, timely videos to their donors. That's what the platform we use. Very easy to use and very effective. Until next time, all the best. Be well.